I'd like to invite our respected aspirants to take their seats on my right, and I will invite them in the order they appear on the ballot. Our first candidate or aspirant is the Honorable Kennedy Ohene Ejapon. The second person, the Honorable Dr. Brian Achiampong. His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. The Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Educhum. And at number 5, former General Secretary of our party, Engineer Kabna Ejeli Ejapon. So at this point, I would invite the chair of the committee to read the highlights of the compact that we're about to sign, and then we'll proceed to signing it. Thank you very much. Media, please. So please, media, and for those who are standing up, I think we have indicated we want to have a very clean event. So please, let's minimize the disruptions, the movements, so that we can have a very clean event. Thank you very much. The chairman is on the floor.
Thank you very much. Some little guidance for the contestants. You will receive copies of the document each, and each one of you has his or her name. You will sign where your name is, the first one, then you pass it on to the next one, then the next person will sign his name on where you started, and it goes on to the next one, so that by the time it goes round, every one of you would have signed all the 5 copies that have been sent. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, these are the terms of the Peace Pact. 1, acknowledgement. We acknowledge that the process has been conducted in accordance with the principles of transparency, fairness, participatory or inclusive manner, with all the presidential candidates aspirants afforded full and equal opportunity to participate at every stage. We hereby formally acknowledge and expressly affirm satisfaction that we actively participated at every level of the process. 2, acceptance of presidential election results. We commit to accepting the results of the 31st January 2026 presidential primaries for the party, and we will respect the outcome irrespective of the results. We further reiterate and pledge to accept the outcome as a valid, authentic, and binding expression of the will of the delegates and the collective decision of the party. 3, promotion of peace and cohesion. We pledge to work together to maintain peace and cohesion within the party before, during, and after the primaries. We will refrain from engaging in any actions or rhetoric that may disrupt party unity. 4, commitment. We pledge to remain committed and loyal to the New Patriotic Party, regardless of the outcome of the presidential election. We shall remain active, committed, and dedicated members of the party at all times. We work hard to recapture power in 2028. 5, support for the winner. We commit to diligently and conscientiously work to support the winner of the party's presidential primaries, both during the 2028 elections and in securing a sweeping or working majority in the next Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. The support will be aimed at achieving the overall success of the New Patriotic Party. Enforcement mechanisms. Any disputes or violations of this MOU will be subject to resolution within the parties' established internal dispute resolution mechanisms in accordance with the parties' constitution. This MOU shall be in effect from the date of signing until after the 2028 general election. Thank you very much. Shall we give copies to the contestant each? Kindly pass on to the next one. Each one is to get, yes. Kindly give one to each one of them, please. That's right.
Address number 2. Because if you're a busy woman, address that explain here.
We commit to accepting about 26. He said I should repeat it or how?
But one
Should I come over? One of the we will address the media after.
Chairman, this is one of the signs.
Yeah. No, this is your
Please, too much noise. We have leadership with
We have
us.
to do the witnessing.
Yes. So, please, ladies and gentlemen, we have leadership in the room. Let's keep the noise down. DJ, please, can you turn down the music, please? Thank you. There's too much noise. Please. We can do this in quiet. Following the signing by the aspirants, we have a list of witnesses who would also sign. The witnesses include His Excellency, the former President John Agyeku Kufuor, who will sign his portion later because he's not able to be with us today. The former President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who the country misses, will sign as a witness. The acting chair of our party, Mr. Dankwa Smith-Bute, would sign as a witness. The General Secretary of the party, Mr. Justin Kodia Frimpong, will sign also as a witness. The Chair of the Council of Elders, the Honorable Dr. Hackman Owusu Ajiman, will also sign as a witness. The former First Lady, the former Chief of Staff, our mother, the Honorable Akosia Frema Osei Opare, who is the Chair of Council of Patrons, will also sign as a witness. And last but not least, the indefatigable Honorable Alexander Apenyo Martins will sign also as a witness. No, Mark. After the signing by the various witnesses that have been announced, the chair of the Presidential Election Committee will lead the affirmation again for all the candidates, and then will present a copy to each of them. That will follow shortly. Please indulge us. We are attempting to sign all of it and everybody to sign because the live copy will be presented to the candidates right here and we must make sure they're all signed. So please, in a few minutes, it will all be done.
Live pictures from the Alisa Hotel here in Accra, where the new patriotic party, the NPP, is currently organizing a program where all 5 presidential aspirants are signing a peace pact ahead of the party's January 31st presidential primaries to elect who will lead the party going to the election of 2028. This particular event, put together by the National Elections Committee of the party, seeks to bring unity and commit the aspirants to unity before, during, and after the 31st January presidential primary. A number of speakers, raised a number of issues. The minority leader in Ghana's parliament, Alexander Penyomakin, who is present at this event, spoke about the need for the NPP to unite to recapture political power in the 2028 general election. The Inspector General of Police, Christian Tessenyoun, who is also present, and he gave a firm assurance that the Ghana Police Service is ready to ensure that there's security before, during, and after the election on January 31st. He says that, or indeed, he warned the political party, which is the NPP or any of the presidential aspirants, not to come to the centers with macho men, and that the police people are more macho than them. Let's go back and hear what the Director of Communications for the party, Richard Hengba, is saying.
Worked with you to the extent that none of you has an issue with the work we have done. We are handing over the rest of the election to 2 national institutions which we each have confidence in. However, if there is evidence at any polling station that anything was done or tolerated that affects the integrity of the election at that polling station, we will take steps to annul the results from that station. That assurance, on behalf of the committee, I want to give it to you. We gave that assurance before the Electoral Commission. The EC chair herself said so, that if there's any evidence brought to her to show that any misconduct has affected the integrity of any particular poll, that particular poll will be annulled. So be assured, if we see anything that you think affects, please bring it to our attention. We'll investigate, and if we are firm, we will take the necessary steps to protect the integrity of the election. Thank you very much. We are very grateful.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. So the process is almost done. The chair will present the signed copies to the candidates, signifying their commitment and affirmation that the process thus far has been free and fair, and that they have committed themselves to accepting the results of the 31st elections, and that they have committed themselves to support the eventual winner of the polls. Thank you very much. That was a beautiful exercise. They stand today as competitors, but their presence here and act shows that they are committed to the higher act and duty of protecting peace and unity of our party. Thank you very much. I'll invite Dr. Tibunako to carry on with the rest of the program.
Thank you very much.